Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? You turn to Yahweh and Him alone with no helpers, no sidekicks. Just Yahweh, Yahweh Akkad, Yahweh alone. Nobody else. Turn to Him with all your heart, mind, and your soul. Keep your mind and your heart stayed on Him. Hit the like button on your way in the door. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to give it a few minutes before we get started. I'm not going to keep y'all too long this evening, y'all. Hit that like button. Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Hit that like button on your way in the door, fam. Not going to keep y'all too long, yo. We'll give it a few minutes, y'all, to see if any brews come up in here. Because YouTube don't like to send out notifications. So we got to wait a few minutes sometimes, fam. That's all. Can you dig it? Ha ha ha. Hit that like button, Hebrew. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We're going to get started in like another minute or two, fam. What a time to be alive is all I can say right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. But we always got to wait a few minutes because YouTube don't like to send out the notifications. But it's all good. Wow. We're going to get started about the 10-minute mark, fam. Trying to get a bruise a couple of minutes to see if they're going to get notified because YouTube like to play dirty, y'all. Like I told you, you get exposed. Brother J.R. Meadows in the building. What's up, fam? J.R. Meadows says, thumbs up, people. Get them thumbs up. Appreciate that, brother J.R. Meadows. Good to see you, fam. I feel all they get. My ancestors, they won't leave my bread. Is this insane? Or is this a gift? They call us stoic, cause our souls got dripped. I know that is power, this magic hour. Yeah, this magic hour. Oh, it must come, it must go. Because there's no way the world goes. Fuck with my spirit, my pro. Like I told you. Yeah. Hit that like button, Hebrew. I'm telling you, it's nothing like a Canada's ride ginger ale. Woo! Hit that like button, brewskis. We'll get started in another minute, y'all. And look, we coming out the scripts. Passover season. You can grab yourself a pen and a pad, or you can just keep on playing this video back as many times as you want to. And listening to me run my big black mouth. Oh. All right, fam. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for being here with your brother, cuz you ain't got to be here. You could be doing whatever else. It's Saturday night. Can you dig it? It's Saturday night. Most people don't even want to talk about this kind of stuff, let alone on a Saturday night, right? But that's what we gonna do because we move different around here. If you want something different, you're gonna have to do something different. And that's what we doing. We got Hazel Wizards in his house. Hazel Woods says, hey, back again for another fire lesson. Evening, family. Brother Mr. Real Talk, J.R. Meadows, friendly emoji. Welcome back again, Hazel Wizards. Always good to see you for another gathering. And the broski, J.R. Meadows. It's always good to see Brother J.R. As always. We got Terry up in the building. What's going on, Terry? Terry says, shalom, everyone. And a big shalom to you, Terry. A shalom to Hazel Woods. And a shalom to Brother J.R. Meadows up in here, up in here. And shout out to anybody else who's in the live stream. You're just chilling right now. Whoever you are, wherever you are. If you end up catching this on the playback, shout out to you too. Just make sure you hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Understand this, fam. We know for a fact, it's only one way that we could come to the conclusion that we've came to so far. And the conclusion that we've come to so far is it's all about the Most High and Him only, nobody else. That right there is a monumental leap, and it's a monumental jump that separates us from 95% of the world. Most people on planet Earth, they're under the Roman Catholic Church. All churches, all religions are under the Roman Catholic Church. You and I, we're not. And that's one of the primary reasons why people hate our guts the way that they do. But we don't care, okay? Because we're part of the remnant, the small, chosen few. Do you know how special you are? And not because you're over here on this channel. You're special because you understand that there's only one thing to be concerned about. There's only one deity to be concerned about. And that's Yahweh of hosts. Now, if anybody was able to catch the live stream earlier, all I can say is, boy, oh boy, was it amazing. If anybody missed it, I encourage you to go and watch the live stream that we had early this morning. And I also encourage you to go and watch the live stream from last night. It was both dealing with the Book of Giants, talking about Enoch. And I'm telling you, most people on planet Earth can't even conceive what kind of world we truly live in, because most people want to listen to the Roman Church. And the Roman Church forbids you to read any of these other books, like the Book of Giants, like the Book of Enoch. So most people out there, they're going to have a cutoff level of knowledge. So some of the stuff that we understand, some of the things that we're going to be able to talk about, a lot of people are not going to be able to talk about with us. It's only going to be us. Because most people still listen to the Roman Church. And the Roman Church absolutely forbids you to read the Book of Enoch, the Book of Jasher, the Book of Jubilees, the Book of Giants, even though they've read those things. That's how a lot of these Gentiles, the higher up ones anyway, they know more than me and you, because they've convinced our people somehow that not to read these books the whole time. They've been reading these books and other books a long time. So they know a lot of this stuff. They try to pass it off and act like it's fake, like it's not real. Like I said, shame on you in 2025 if you're going to let any man or woman tell you what you can't read. Just go back to church and grab a 40 ounce of blood while you're on your way too. Go back to church, drink blood, and eat niggas' bodies if you're going to let somebody tell you what you can and cannot read. It's been more than 2 days now. We woke now. That shit ain't working on us no more. Hosea 6:2. And of course, people are upset about it. Who gives a damn? I know I don't. I can care less. It's time to wake your ass up out there. And when you're trying to get somebody to wake the hell up, you don't talk all nice and sweet and barely touch them. You wake them the hell up by any means necessary. Even if you got to douse them with water. I'm trying to douse somebody out there with spiritual water right now. Wake your ass up, nigga. This ain't Christianity. Get your punk ass up, nigga. Hazelwood says, I got the PDF of the Book of Giants. Oh, shucks. One had more info. The last one I downloaded was exactly like what you read. It was basically no information whatsoever. A bunch of dot, 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 dot. Hey, yo, somebody's going to die for butchering that text. You heathens, you're going to die. You're going to lose your soul and your life. You know what? I got to give the Most High God a praise. Give him a hand for that, because I know the Most High is going to snuff you out for doing that. And I think it's a wonderful thing. Give the Most High a hand, y'all, because their judgment is coming for hiding all these texts, y'all. Give the Most High God a hand. Okay? If you understand that they're going to get snuffed. And I do understand that they're going to get snuffed. And I'm pretty happy about it too. This is not the Christian church. I want my enemies gone. Where they can't hurt me no more. Where they can't hurt you no more. You might be too loving and kind. I say fuck them. This ain't Christianity. I don't give a fuck about my enemies. And I ain't no soft ass nigga either. I'm not gonna get up here and hug and kiss and love. Fuck that shit. Niggas been on our ass for thousands of years. I don't give a fuck about my enemies. Drop dead, nigga. This ain't you at the wrong fucking place if you're looking for soft words and hugs. Fuck you. If you are my enemies and you openly are my enemies, I don't give a fuck about you. This ain't for you. Get your dumb ass off this channel and go somewhere and wait to get snuffed. Yeah, this ain't no love, love, love. I know who my love belongs to, and it ain't you fucking heathens. I'm sick of your ass out there. All the shit you didn't put me through. All the shit you didn't put my family through, my brothers and sisters. I'm sick of you. And I ain't got no damn love for none of y'all. Fucking heathens. Hazelwood. Round of applause. That's right. Round of applause for the snuffing that is coming. All praises to the Most High God. You're going to get snuffed out. And real men of the Most High God, we don't love our enemies. We want you dead. Just in case you didn't know, make no mistake about it around here. I want my enemies dead. In a box. In the ground. Buried under rock and gravel. Where they can't hurt me. Can't hurt my family. Can't hurt my brothers and sisters. Pushing up daisies where you belong, you damn heathen. Fuck out of here. This is not Christianity, and no, I don't love you. Drop dead, nigga. To whoever this may concern, you know who you are. Drop dead. Fucking heathen. And I don't give a fuck who likes how I'm talking right now. Get your weak ass off the channel. I'm not talking to you lovely ladies, though, because I love y'all. This ain't for y'all. Whoever I'm talking to, you know who you are. And shout out to Sister Terry. Round of applause. That's right. Round of applause. The real women of Israel gonna sing songs and praises to Yahweh when our enemies get snuffed out. Didn't you notice what Moses' sister did, Miriam? Miriam got up, grabbed the tambourines and instruments, grabbed the other women and came out and started singing songs of praise to Yahweh because Yahweh snuffed out the Egyptians. And that was something to be happy about. I'm happy when the Most High snuffs out my enemies. Give a damn about them. Better get out of here with that. This is not Christianity. We don't roll like that around here. We gonna praise the Most High when we see a good snuffing. All praises. And Sister Terry goes, clap, clap, clap. That's right. Clap, 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 Sister Terry. And good to see you in here. And Hazelwood says, that's right, because we are tired. That's right. More clappity, clap, clap. That's right, Hazelwoods. We sick of this shit. And we ain't taking it no more. We taking our love back. I only got love for Yahweh, and I got love for my people. Okay? And you know what? It's so few it ain't worth mentioning, but there is a microscopic, what do you call it? A microscopic remnant of Gentiles out there who are actually going to cleave to the Hebrews. I ain't got no smoke with y'all out there because y'all joining the outside. Y'all coming over the outside. So y'all with us. I ain't talking about y'all, but all of your brothers and sisters, they going to get snuffed. Okay? They going to get snuffed. And speaking of snuffed, I've been hearing a lot about this story, right? I got to go check this out later on tonight. I haven't checked it out yet because there's been so much going on. There's been a story going around the internet about these twins, two so-called white boys, twin brothers, some kind of altercation at some track meet or something. They tried to jump on this brother, and the brother grabbed a knife, poked one of them up, put one of them to death, and now there's all this hysteria going on online. And they trying to paint these two young white boys like they was some kind of good guys or something. But it's seeming like, from what I can see, that they might have been trying to bully this boy. Talks of so-called white supremacy and all kind of stuff. I'm not real familiar with the story, so I'm not gonna go all the way in yet, but I'm definitely gonna start looking all the way into it. And they say that they got footage of this, so why the footage ain't out? Because it could be that they think that their footage is gonna exonerate this young black boy in self-defense, because these two twin brothers allegedly was trying to do something to this boy. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe y'all know more about it than me, but I will be researching that the rest of this weekend. We're going to see what's going on, because they're going to try to crucify this brother. for self-defense. And you know what? We better come to his rescue. If that brother open up a GoFundMe or something like that, I'm definitely supporting. We ain't taking this crap no more. Hazelwood says, every time it's a flood, earthquake, fires in the cities, I praise the Most High and thank him. And Hazelwoods, you and me both. You should see some people sometimes, the way they look at me when I be telling them I give thanks to the Most High, when I see towns burning down and all that, and they look at me like, brother, that's not right, brother. But those are the same people who drink blood and eat bodies, telling me I'm not right. They don't even recognize the hand of the wrath of the mighty one of Jacob when they see it, telling me, brother, that's not right. But I thought you believed in God, though. You don't know that God is the one who brings these things as judgment? Christians don't know nothing. They blood drunk. They're going to wake up, though. They're either going to wake up or they're going to get put to death. This is not a game no more. Hazelwood says, I saw that. It's really bad for him and the family. He is locked up. You know what? You got to pray to the Most High that the Most High helps this brother, that he saves this brother. And let this be a lesson to these devils out here. You try to jump on brothers, and they're trying to say he was sitting in the wrong space or something, so that's why they confronted him. You're not security. You're not police. You don't have a right to check anybody or to put your hands on anybody. And if that story is true and that they was trying to jump him, you shouldn't let these devils jump on you. Do what you got to do. If somebody gets snuffed, oh well. Oh fucking well. Keep your hands to yourself, you damn demon. This is not Christianity. You're not going to hear me get up here and say, oh, rest in peace to them. I don't give a fuck about my enemies. If y'all tried to jump that boy, then you got what you got. Get ready for more of the same. Y'all better understand what time it is. Y'all better wake your ass up and understand what time it is. Sick of this. Hazelwood says, say a prayer for him tonight, all of us together. Yes, y'all. Every person on here right now, y'all should be saying a prayer for that brother tonight that the Most High gets him off for self-defense. How they gonna try this brother for some daggone first-degree murder? When you going to murder somebody, you don't give them a warning. You don't tell them. You don't say nothing. You just get busy. And I think that's why they're afraid to show these tapes. They claim they got this thing on tape. Why the tape ain't surfacing there? They claim it was a verbal altercation. They asked this boy's father, hey, what words were being exchanged? The father said, well, I don't want to say what was being exchanged. Is it because your son was using racial slurs? Why don't you want to say what happened? Is it because maybe you know your son is a bully? These people are raising demons out here, and they're used to being able to attack us whenever they want. It ain't going out like that no more. Now you're going to start getting snuffed. Yeah, like it or not, that's what it is. And very fitting that I brought that up because we're talking about the angel of death tonight. Yeah, it's real out here, and you better understand. Hazelwood says the tape will show self-defense. That's why. That's why they don't want to show it. And you know what? This thing is going to be big, y'all. When this thing goes to trial, this is probably going to be sound confirmation. This trial is going to be one of them trials probably going to rip America apart again. And I can already see it. If and most high willing that this brother gets off of self-defense, these devils are going to go crazy. All the stuff that's going on right now, I'm talking to somebody out there right now. All the stuff that's going on right now and the stuff that's going to continue to go on, this thing goes to trial and that boy gets off self-defense, you better be ready, nigga. I'm talking to all the brews out there right now. Y'all better be ready to get busy because it's going to be some blowback. And if you real, you're going to have to stand up. It's going to be some blowback if this boy get off of self-defense. These devils are going to go crazy. Make sure you're ready so you don't got to get ready. Hazelwood says they started it. I'm sure they did. They always starting shit. And you know what? He wanted to come out and be a tough guy, starting some shit, and got poked up. Got sent up. That boy got turned into a pack. Because you know why? He thought it was 1872. You could just run down on a nigga and do whatever the hell you want. See, a lot of these devils haven't gotten the memo yet. It's snuffing season. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Time and a place for everything. And for all you soft ass niggas out there, look, I ain't knocking you, but just go somewhere and sit down with the women and children, all right? It's about to be real nigga season. Real soon. Real soon. None of that love, love, love shit neither. You're going to be a man or you're going to die. Are you ready? Are you ready? You better not have no family out there neither if you ain't ready to be a man. Snuffing season is right around the corner. Can't you smell it? Do you see what time it is? This is not no feel-good Christian bullshit over here. We're going to make you face reality over here. You can't face reality, then roll out. This is not for weak people over here. Roll the hell out. Snuffing season is right upon us. You either going to get busy or you going to die. Hazelwood says, righteous justice, how we roll. That's right. And I'm telling y'all right now, if these fucking heathens want to run down on you, send their ass up. Do whatever the hell you got to do. This ain't no boxing match. Send their ass up. Send their asses up. If a motherfucking heathen run down on you, trying to dog you and do you dirty, send his fuck ass right on out of here. Yeah. And you know what? Pray to the Most High when you're doing it. Pray to the Most High that He gives you the strength, the accuracy to send a heathen on up. Yeah. You heard it from your brother, Mr. Real Talk. I ain't fucking playing. I know what time it is, and I'm not no weak ass, soft ass Christian neither. I ain't pushing no love, love, love neither. You see what the fuck I'm pushing. I'm pushing reality, nigga. And what I'm pushing is actually real love, believe it or not. I love Yahweh. I love the 12 tribes of Israel. Anybody going against that, nigga, you can get sent up. For real. This is not a joke. You think I'm playing? You'll find out. You will find out. If you think this is just talk, you're going to find out. Hazelwood says Carmelo Anthony is his name. Yeah. Just like the basketball player. When I very first heard of this story, I started thinking about basketball because I heard that name, Carmelo Anthony. And they're trying to make this brother out to be the devil. See? Let me calm down because I'm getting pissed the hell off right now. Let me calm down. But just know, we ain't playing with you heathens no more. And this goes for all of you nations out there. You keep playing with the Israelites if you want to. We gonna send your ass up. Give a fuck about y'all. And I don't give a fuck who likes this. If you don't like it, take your bitch ass out of here. Leave. This ain't for weak ass niggas out here. If you want to go with some weak shit take your bitch ass to church tomorrow, nigga. Come around here with that soft shit. And you call yourself a man? Some of you niggas got women out there. Some of you niggas got children out there. And you soft as fuck. When shit hit the fan, your wife and your children, they gonna be ass out because you a bitch. And that's what the fuck it is. So that's how I'm telling you. Snuffing season is right upon us. A lot of you niggas don't even know it. But you gonna find out though. You better wake your soft ass up out there. What you need to start doing is digging into the Old Testament scripts. And yeah, I may be real wound up right now. I may be real zealous right now. You know why? Because I'm tired of the bullshit. There's only so much a man can take. I'm sick of this shit. You niggas want to sit back, be nice, sweet, passive, and soft. Oh, Pillsbury cookies and milk. Take your soft ass on to church in the morning then. And get that faggot ass nigga your money too while you at it. And give him your wife while you at it. Because he probably already blowing your wife's back out, nigga. The hell you still going to church for? Passover season is here. Okay? You either gonna get right or you're gonna die. Get right or die. It ain't no in between. Stop drinking blood. Stop eating bodies. Turn to the Most High God and Him alone. Okay? We are the house of Israel. We've been scattered into all nations, catching hell in all nations. This story about this brother Carmelo Anthony is a prime example of the curses. If he didn't put a knife in that boy, that guy would have snuffed him out. They would have snuffed him out. And nobody would have cared neither. Because that's what they used to do. King David says, Tav X. Brother King David, Todd Vex to you, Brother King David, and Todd Vex to all the other broskies out there. King David with the warrior spirit. Shout out to my brother King David, yo. If we had 100 men like King David out here, we'd be a lot better off, family. King David, he one of them ones, y'all. All of us on here are one of them ones. But even amongst one of them ones, we got ones who we look at sometimes and we say, damn, that's one of them ones, even amongst ourselves. And I'm telling y'all, King David is one of them ones, y'all. He definitely is. Todd Vex, brother, good to see you in here. I don't know how long you've been in here, but if you missed anything, any of y'all, whatever you missed when this video uploads, go back and check it out. All right? And don't think I'm just, oh, he's an angry black man. Okay, yeah, I am angry, but I'm not angry like a nigga in the streets, a nigga in the world. Most of y'all have never seen what you would call righteous indignation. You seen niggified indignation. You ain't never seen righteous indignation. So when you do see it, a lot of y'all, you get thrown off. You get razzled. You get frazzled. Oh, brother, please, brother, why are you speaking so rough? Look, hey, look. Would you rather me bake milk and cookies for niggas who are trying to kill me and you and talk nice and sweet and just pat them on the back and caress them? Or would you rather me deal with reality? And if you even have to think about that, you need to check your spirit. You need to check your spirit quick. And you know what? And you also need to realize, you see, to all the ladies out there, if y'all thinking like that, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it. But I understand it. I'm going to cut y'all slack because y'all are women. And I get it. I get it. Some women out there might not be as gung-ho as some of the brothers are about beating the shit out of our enemies, putting yokes of iron around them, chains and fetters, and putting their ass in captivity. Some of y'all might not be that gung-ho about that, and I get it. But you're going to learn to be, because it's going to happen, okay? I'm trying to get y'all spirit ready for it now, because this is going to happen. And if you a man thinking like that, then look, I ain't going to really cut you too much slack. Soften. I mean, you need to harden up, not soften up, because you're already too damn soft. You need to harden up. You need to harden the hell up and be a real fucking man. Who you think job is going to be to put these nations in chains? The men. I understand how some women might be like, oh, brother, please, brother, you don't have to be so rough. I understand what you're saying, but first of all, yes, I do. I do have to be that rough because I'm a man. That's my job. It's my job and all the other brothers' job. We going to subdue these damn heathens. Doesn't matter who likes it, and it ain't going to be rough. It ain't going to be nice. It ain't going to be sweet. It ain't going to be soft. It's going to be brutal, and we're going to do it. So, yeah, I do have to be like that. Check this out. Let's read this real quick before we read a couple of more scriptures. Then I'm going to let y'all go. Isaiah 52:8. Because we know as the nation of Israel, we have lots of situations, right? We have lots of topics that we just don't agree on, okay? We got some things we do agree on as a nation, and then we got a lot of things where some of us may be saying this, some of us be saying that, some of us saying this, some of us are saying that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, right? And that is something that for many of us, for us as a nation, it's been nerve-wracking because we all want to come together in righteousness, but because of so much trauma, so many things has happened, we all come from so many diverse and different backgrounds, so much captivity, we cannot all agree on the same thing, and we're not going to all agree on the same thing. It's just certain things that we must agree on. The very first thing you ask me, we got to agree on is Yahweh alone. Before we get to anything else, we got to agree on Yahweh Akkad. Yahweh alone. There is nobody else. We got to agree on that. That's the one thing that we must agree on. And then after that, we must try to keep his commandments to the best of our abilities. Now, because some of us were brought up different, some of us have different levels of understanding, some of us have different views on ways that we want to go about keeping the commandments. We can't agree on all of them. That's one of the curses, y'all. And that is something that has been nerve-wracking for the whole nation because everybody wants everybody to agree. Not necessarily just with them, but with everybody. We all want to get on the same accord, but we have not been able to do that, and nor will we completely. We won't do it. It's not going to happen until Yahweh himself comes to the earth. So that is something that we're going to have to make peace with. I'm talking to somebody out there right now. Every one of us, me, you, we are going to have to make peace with. We're all not going to agree with everything. We're not. In fact, there are going to be lots of things that we disagree on. One thing we better not disagree on, we cannot. It's Yahweh and Yahweh only. That's not up for debate. Anybody comes against that, I'm going to disassociate with you. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to deal with you because you are idolater. After that, we must agree that we got to keep the commandments, but some people's understanding of the commandments is different than others. You can't say we don't have to keep the commandments because that's a lie. We need to strive to keep the commandments as best as we can, but understand we're not going to agree with how we go about doing it on certain ones. And here's the proof. Isaiah 52:8. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing. For they shall see eye to eye when Yahweh shall bring against Zion, not a day before. So all this arguing, bickering back and forth, you know what I'm learning? We just gotta learn to disagree. Period. The only thing that we cannot disagree on, if any one of us say, hey brother, hey sister, I think we might be wrong. Maybe we need to turn back to Jesus Christ. We're going to run your ass up out of here until you get that demon out of you. Father, please forgive me for saying that name, Most High. But we're going to run your ass up out of here until you get that demon out of you. And then once you repent, we'll accept you back. That's the only thing. We must agree on that. Everything else, y'all, and we got to agree to keep the commandments. But since everybody has different perspectives and different levels of understanding on that, we're not going to even agree on a lot of that. But you better be striving to keep these commandments as best you can. And guess what? The Most High sees all of us. He knows who's doing what out here. You think he don't? He knows. So now let's check out a few verses, all right? First, turn with me to Exodus chapter 11. Or you can just listen to me read. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. Listen to this. Exodus chapter 11, verse 4. And Moses said, thus saith Yahweh, about midnight will I go out into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maidservant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of beasts. Verse 6, and there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall it be like any more. Verse 7, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that Yahweh doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. You see that? Don't lump us in with no Africans. Them Egyptians are Africans, okay? Even though there's lots of Israelites living in so-called Africa, we ain't Egyptian. We ain't African. Israelites are scattered into all nations, okay? The Most High said at about midnight. And y'all know a lot of times when the Most High said he's going to do something, sometimes he can do it or he can send his hitters to do it. The Most High sent his hitters. When he said at about midnight, the death angel. And look, the Most High has more than one death angel. He got a whole squad full of hitters, y'all. If you watched the live earlier today or last night about the Giants, you know when he wiped out them Giants was terrified and they knew it was coming. Okay? Those Giants knew it was coming. Them hitters showed up, them angels showed up. They wasn't nice, they wasn't loving, they wasn't caring. Them angels only showed up to slaughter. They slaughtered the Giants. And the Giants were terrified of those angels because the Most High God is not all love, love, love. You better get that Christian garbage out of your head, Hebrew. Get that crap out of your head. And look, we just read Isaiah 52 and 8, right? We're not going to agree on everything. Just like this Passover season. Right now, you notice I didn't say today is Passover. Now, even though I'm remembering Passover today when I get off of here with y'all, I'm going to remember it. But I can't celebrate it, and I'm going to show you why. This is Passover season. It's the season. I don't know exactly what day it is. Some Hebrews already have celebrated it or remembered it already. Some people are going to be doing that right now today. Some people are going to be doing it in a couple of days from now. It's the season in there. Somewhere we're in the season that we know. Just like we don't know the exact date that the Most High is going to come, but we know he's coming. Okay? We know that we in the season right now. Just like we know we in Passover season. But I don't know exactly what day Passover is. And I can't celebrate it. I can remember it, which I'm going to do when I get off of here. But for me to actually celebrate it, I got to be in Jerusalem. I can't just do what I want, wherever I want. I can't be in freaking Brooklyn, in the projects in Brooklyn, New York. I can't be in Miami, Florida and think that I'm actually celebrating Passover. Now, I know somebody out there might not like that, but you know what? I'm not trying to make you angry. I'm saying this because it's the truth. You can't celebrate Passover wherever you want. You can't do it. You got to do it in Jerusalem. You don't even know where the real Jerusalem is. And even if you did, you can't go there. Okay? And you don't even know exactly what day it is. There's so many reasons why you can't do it. You can't do it. But you can remember it. Okay? And you can remember that the Most High God sent that hitter, one of the big heavy hitters, the killers, to slaughter in Egypt right around midnight. Ain't that a coincidence? The Most High he likes that midnight hour. That's when them hitters come out. That's when them killers come out. Yeah. It's spiritual, Ak. Yeah. Them hitters that you can't see come right up in your home and snuff you out. Oh yeah. Right about midnight. We can get our minds in that spirit to be thinking that, you know what, the Most High is getting ready to come through and do a major slaughter to our enemies. We can be thankful to the slaughter that he did in the past, and we can be thankful and hopeful for the slaughter that he's getting ready to do. Y'all can feel it. You see all the stuff going on out here in this world. The slaughter is getting ready to take place. Hazelwood says the giants knew they couldn't prevail over those angels. They are that powerful. Exactly. If those angels made those giants that scared, and those giants were very wicked, very powerful, and very strong, but they knew they were no match for them hitters. When the Most High send them hitters out, oh, the Most High got an A team. And when he sends that team out, there are no survivors. Period. You're going to die. Hazelwood says, I'm not celebrating no Passover. We not in the land. Bring it out. Bring it out, Hazelwoods. Bring it out. Bring it out, Hazelwoods. Here is King David. King David says facts, and they want to attack us for harsh language like them giants wasn't making crazy threats and etc. Better get that sweet stuff. Say please, sir. Wicked still getting crushed anyway with nice words. All facts, King David. And it ain't no way around it. Period. Hazelwood says, eating all this abominable food we have to buy in the land of our captivity. Exactly. Exactly. But there's people out there who actually really think that you can be in Compton, California, in the projects, in your crib, celebrating Passover. No, you can't. No, you can't. And you can remember it in your head and you can think about it and you know what I'm saying? But you are not celebrating Passover. You can't do it. King David says, at Hazelwood's facts, and people still do it, trying to be overly righteous, now being wicked. Facts. And I'm about to read to y'all one of the verses that they just willfully ignore. They willfully ignore these things. Yeah, brother, you got to come on out to this Passover tonight, brother. You must. You must come to this Passover, brother. If you don't come to this Passover tonight, brother, you're breaking the Most High's laws. You're wicked. You're going to be killed. And it costs $49.99 to come to this Passover. I'm telling y'all, our people are in trouble, y'all. Big time. Look. Couple of more verses, then I'm going to let y'all go, broskies and sisters. Turn with me to Deuteronomy chapter 16. And we're going to start off with verse 1. Observe the month of Abib and keep the Passover unto the Lord thy God. For in the month of Abib, the Lord thy God brought thee forth out of Egypt by night. First of all, why you cannot do this, you do not know when the month of Abib is. When you go and look that up in the dictionary, it's going to say something like March or April. There's no such thing as the month of Abib being March or April. It's either or. It's one or the other. Letting you know you don't know what it is. You can say you do, but you don't. Okay. Verse 2. Thou shalt therefore sacrifice the Passover unto the Lord thy God of the flock and of the herd in the place which Yahweh shall choose to place his name there. Do y'all see that right there? I'm not going to let y'all gloss over that. Somebody out there thinks that they're celebrating Passover, but you're just going to ignore this verse 2. Thou shalt therefore sacrifice the Passover unto the Lord thy God of the flock and of the herd in the place which the Lord shall choose to place his name there. The Lord did not choose to place his name in Brooklyn, New York, in Washington, D.C., in Compton, California, in Denver, Colorado, in Miami, Florida. You can't do this wherever the hell you want. But guess what? You're going to ignore this. I don't know how you... So what are you doing when you call yourself celebrating Passover? And telling people if they don't come to your Passover that they're going to die? But it says you got to do this in a place where the Lord shall choose to place his name there, and you in the Bronx, New York. You out of your damn mind. You wicked as hell. Hazelwood says, where he places his name. Exactly. Y'all got to stop this foolishness, y'all. You got to stop this foolishness, y'all. We got to cut it out, y'all. King David says, the Most High Yah said out of his own mouth, we will get all his days wrong until he come. It's in fine print. So I don't go back and forth with people saying this day when Yah said none will know. Bring it out, King David. Somebody's hard-headed out there needs to hear this, y'all. Y'all better stop being hard-headed, y'all. King David says, until he come, everything is wrong. We think right when it comes to days. All facts, King David. All facts. All we know is the seasons. And we know, yes, it's Passover season right now. We know when some of the high holy day seasons are coming. But to think that we actually know it's on November the 12th. It's on April the 16th. Please, cut it out, y'all. Cut it out, y'all. We got to start being obedient to the Most High God. Passover season is here. And yes, we can remember it. But we cannot celebrate it. You don't have the ability. But you can remember and you can meditate and you can get yourself in that spirit knowing that this is the season. Prepare your heart and your soul for it to go down again. With all the signs around you, you can't see it's getting close. I'm telling y'all, one day we're going to look up and all hell is going to be breaking loose way more than it is already. You might look up one day, breaking news, giants in California. And then that's when niggas gonna start giving up the ghost. These giants are coming back, whether you believe it or not, and they're gonna tear this place apart. Okay. I think we got the most important part of this Deuteronomy 16. You got to do this where the Most High places his name at, not where you say so. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 12 and verse 5. But unto the place which Yahweh your God shall choose out of all your tribes to put his name there, even unto his habitation shall ye seek, and thither thou shalt come. Do you see that? You can't just do this where you want to, y'all. But that's what y'all been trying to do. It ain't gonna work. The Most High is not accepting it. Like I said, can you remember? Can you remember the Passover? Yes, you can. I'm gonna remember it as soon as I get over here with y'all. But I can't celebrate it, and neither can you. The death angel, which is not just one angel, it's many of them. The Most High got a roster of hitters. They're not loving, they're not kind, they're not healing angels. They killers. And I know that frightens many of you because it shatters the thought. Give me 1 second, Hebrew. It shatters your thoughts, many of you, about what you think that the Most High God should be like. You're scared of that. It terrifies you. Listen to this. Give me 1 second, y'all. 2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 6 through 7. But I have chosen Jerusalem, that my name might be there, and have chosen David to be over my people Israel. Y'all see that? You can't be in Brooklyn, New York celebrating Passover. You can't be in Dallas, Texas celebrating Passover. You're going to have to go right here. But I have chosen Jerusalem, that my name might be there, and have chosen David to be over my people Israel. If you ain't celebrating this in Jerusalem, which you're not, you ain't doing it, period. King David says, got to get on my notes. A brother brought it up. He said Sabbath, feast, new moon, and etc. And he said making him mad in scripture, being in error, doing things in error, just winging his stuff he want. That's crazy. He want things right, not winging it at the moment. He want us to serve him only and keep his laws. Don't wing nothing. Can't do it fully right? Don't do it. Do y'all see that? That is the most sound advice I've heard in quite some time. If you can't do it fully right, if you cannot carry out the command fully right, don't do it. You cannot wing this, y'all. And if you a nigga in New Jersey and Delaware, okay, in Ohio, in Texas, in Tennessee, Mississippi, you think that you're celebrating Passover, you think that you're celebrating Sabbath, the feast, all this stuff, you are winging it. Now I know somebody out there might not like that, but I gotta tell you the truth. You ain't in Jerusalem, you ain't doing it. If you can't do it fully right, don't do it. Remember it. You ain't gonna be able to do this until your hour comes. Just like your ancestors couldn't do it when they was in Egypt. The Egyptians had to die first. They had to get the hell away from the Egyptians first. Snap out of it, Hebrew. I'm talking to somebody out there. Hazelwood says Christians celebrate Resurrection Day, as they call during this time, celebrating JC in a church with JC name. Shaking my head. Yeah, pretty damn satanic and demonic, sis. King David says, next time we come on, I will bring the scripture. Got too many notes. Oh, okay, that's a bet, King David. That is a bet. Do y'all see this though, y'all? Passover season is here. I'm not saying this tonight, yesterday, tomorrow, or whatever, but the season is here. Let's think about that in our hearts. Let's remember that. Okay? Let's remember what the Most High did for us and to our enemies. And let's know that the season is just about upon us again. Our new year is just about upon us again. And the Most High, He tends to do things around these times. So keep your eyes and your ears open, family. King David says, we need the priest. Can't be no homosexual, no grape, no blood in the land, no nothing. Must be fully clean to keep the Sabbath. He brought out shit too wicked to say rest here and so on. He brought all facts, King David, all facts. But because of all of the wickedness, all of the persecution, all of the oppression, these people got their foots on our necks and they got us all polluted. We ain't celebrating no high holy days. You can't do it. And you can remember it, but I don't care who you are. You ain't celebrating no high holy day. Even though you think you are, you're not. You don't even know when it is. You think you do, but you don't. If you did, we'd still be in the land right now. Hazelwood says, I see too many celebrating Passover on YouTube, been going on for years. Knew it was not right. Exactly. And every time I'm looking up, I see 10 different people celebrating Passover, not remembering, celebrating Passover on 10 different days. Impossible. And the Most High left it like that because He don't want you to know when it is, because you're not going to know when it is. He already said you're not going to know. But we read Isaiah 52:8. We are not going to agree because there's different levels of understanding out there. And a lot of our people, because of the oppression, because of all the lies, and it's a lot to see through. So I can see how a lot of people can't see this. The deception is heavy. Hazelwood says, pink moon tonight, another sign. Oh boy, pink moon, huh? Wow. I didn't know that, Hazelwood. Shout out to you for bringing that out. And you are correct. That is a sign. Passover season in the house. And who knows, it might be tonight. Definitely in that season. Hazelwood says we even have to be cleansed to even go in the land. Exactly. Exactly, Hazelwoods. We got Melissa Yisrael in his house. What's going on, Melissa Yisrael? Melissa Yisrael says, remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. All the feast days are Sabbaths. Bingo, Melissa Yisrael. First, we have to remember that we had Sabbaths. Bingo. Hey, y'all, this is why I like going live, y'all, because when we in here chopping it up and going at it in live time, everybody can chime in, and we all got a piece of this. We all got a piece of this puzzle, and when we come and sit down at the table, that's what it's for. We can come and we can all put our little piece in and make the big picture. Shout out to you, Melissa. It's real good to see you up in here, up in here. King David, and he goes, do you need to rest? Yes. But as in saying, this the spot of Yah to lay at? Hell nah. Too wicked. We resting now, serving Yah. But that thing is a nation thing. When it was clean, you do anything, then it was death. All facts, King David. And we are in nowhere near that kind of position right now. We got to understand this, y'all. We have to. But Passover season is here, and remember that. Remember what the death angel did. Remember that the Most High slaughtered the Egyptians, broke them down to the lowest molecule, y'all. And I don't know about y'all, but I can see the spirit of death in the land. I see it. The Most High is slaughtering people right now as we speak. If y'all see it, I want y'all to say, I see it. Maybe you don't. If you don't see it, that's cool. But if you do, let us know you see it. I see it, fam. Melissa Israel says, greetings to the family. Well, greetings to you, Minister Israel, and greetings to every one of y'all who've been in this live chat and everybody who's watching on the playback. Greetings to all of y'all. Okay? And I love each and every one of y'all. And I wish nothing but the best for all of y'all, because I know that everybody in this live chat is trying their darndest to serve Yahweh and Him only. No other demon, no blood sucking, body sucking, DNA hosting garbage. Okay? Terry says, I see it. Shout out to you, Terry. Hazelwood says, I see it. Shout out to Hazel Woods. King David, and he goes at Melissa Israel 100. Because that coming, so we need that in mind, because we going to keep it. Ain't no way around. Even when it's peace forever, we keeping that Sabbath for life. But it's best to know it now. Facts, King David. Facts. Melissa Israel says, I definitely see it. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, do y'all notice? I want to ask y'all this too. Y'all probably noticed this. I'm sure y'all do. Anybody who's been here for a couple of months, I'm sure y'all remember at some time. Definitely. If you've been over here for at least 10 months, you done seen some stuff over here. I know that y'all remember about 8 to 11 months ago, we had a little period on this channel where it seemed like every time we went live, we had trolls up in here heavy. Like every single live stream. Niggas was in here getting disrespectful every live stream, calling niggas names, insulting people, doing all kind of wicked worldly stuff. Okay? All kind of crazy stuff. We had a lot of trolls, evil, foul spirits, demonic niggas that came over here, right? Some of them niggas went out and made fake accounts and everything. We called them out on their wickedness and they never came back. Because they knew if they came back, they would have to apologize. So they just stayed away. You know what I'm saying? Because they wicked as hell. I know some of y'all remember that. But do y'all notice these last couple of months, for the most part, the Most High done got the trolls up out of here. Now, I'm not saying that they won't return. But for the most part here lately, we've been able to come in here and get together with each other without any of the BS. Hazelwood says, I remember that. Yeah, it was very rough for quite some time. Almost like every live we was doing, the troll gang was coming in, calling names, disrespectful. I mean, acting like niggas. And they never came back neither, because they knew if they came back, they would have to apologize. And since they so wicked, they like, hell no, we not apologizing, because we meant that evil shit we did. So they just stayed away like the wicked pieces of garbage that they were. Y'all notice them niggas don't ever come back. And if they do, they shut their fucking mouth. Y'all notice that? I noticed that. The Most High random niggas on up out of here. King David says, I still like, whoa, with them giants. Like to be unstoppable powers, able to turn things to nothing, fly, break the hardest object we don't have at this moment, and was child's play to y'all angels. Tickle them. Angels, so those little tanks and ARs and switches ain't shit. Like I said in the video, watch when y'all unlock us. Also, keep that same energy. Thou hate him and us Torah only. All facts, King David. All facts. And that blows my mind too when I think about the stuff about those giants that we saw last night on that live. Those giants were so powerful. Those giants were wicked. Those giants were an abomination, and they knew that they were abominations, and they liked it. They terrorized the whole earth. They were powerful. Nothing can make them afraid. But once they realized that the Most High was coming to get them niggas was terrified. And y'all remember they said that one giant, he tried to run. He tried to run into the earth, and he tried to go past the bound of no entry. And the Most High just made him vanish, wiped him from the timeline. It was like he never existed. And he sent the message to all the other giants. Nigga, don't run. Just wait until I come and kill you. I'm coming to get you, but don't run or it's going to be worse. I'm telling y'all, if that doesn't make you afraid right there, you brain dead. Period. Hazel Wood says, make me wonder, how did King David really slay Goliath? Yeah, Hazel Woods. You know what? It was nothing but the power of the Most High God. And you know what? And they're probably dumbing that story down just a little bit, Hazel. I'm telling you, you know what? It really makes you wonder. And you know what? And now also, it sheds a little more light on why everybody was so damn afraid of Goliath. Goliath came up to the camp every day for like 30 or 40 days, had the whole army of Israel afraid because that nigga was huge. And it wasn't like they tell you in Christian church. The Christian church try to tell you Goliath was 10 feet tall, 12 feet tall. Ain't no damn army, whole army gonna be afraid of a nigga if he's 10 feet tall. Not with a whole army. The whole army of Israel was terrified because sound confirmation, Goliath was way taller than some 10, 12, 15 feet, y'all. And King David was really that nigga. Because he didn't give a damn. He didn't give a damn about Goliath. He like, nigga, I kill lions and bears. I'm going to kill you the same way. He didn't give a damn about Goliath. Goliath was way bigger than what they told us, y'all. King David says, facts, just like us. We know we wicked and still act on it. And once was out of it, was just a priest. I'm sorry. Facts, just like us. We know we wicked and still act on it. And one was so out of it, he just accepted his fate. Damn. Yeah, he did. He just accepted it. He knew it was nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. So he just accepted it. King David says, facts. It's more than a damn slang shot, nigga. It was some DEZ ass shit. If we did now, that's a demon. Hey, King David, you ain't lying. It was more than just some regular slingshot. They dumbing that story down, y'all. And you know what? King David was a bad man. King David was a bad man to go up there and face that giant when everybody else was scared to death. Hazelwood says people need to read that part about what the angels did to those giants. They didn't have a chance. No, they didn't. And the giants knew that they didn't have a chance. They were terrified before the angels even showed up. Remember, that giant tried to run, tried to burrow himself deep in the earth, and he went past the point. It was a point that the Most High set up where nobody's allowed to go past this point. And that giant was so scared. He was like, to hell with that, I'm going. And he tried to go past that point. Most High just made him vanish from the timeline. And that was a message to scare all the other giants. Nigga, don't you run. You better stay right there and wait till I come kill you, or it's going to be worse. I'm telling y'all, you do not know the kind of God that created us. Those giants were mighty. The giants almost ended the earth. Humanity had gotten reduced to hiding in caves. Y'all don't know what's going on out there. But remember all of these things, y'all. This is deep. Passover season is here in your heart. Keep the Passover in your heart, and you can remember it, though. But you can't keep it. You can remember it. Do whatever you want to do to remember it. Just know that you are not keeping Passover. You can't do it. One day we'll do it. Okay? When we're all together. And it's going to be done right. Just like all the high holy days and Sabbaths. It's going to be done right. And remember Isaiah 52:8. We're not all going to agree. It's not possible. Not until Yahweh gets here. So don't be so quick to bash each other when we don't agree. Because that's the way it's going to be. We're not going to agree. on everything. A lot of things we're not going to agree on. But one thing that we better agree on, Yahweh only. Torah only. Old Testament only. Tanakh only. That's what you better believe. That's what you better agree on. And get ready to watch the Most High work. From here on out, y'all, I would not be surprised what we see. Plane crashes all the time. Helicopter crashes all the time. Death all around us. At my slavery last week, one day, it was one guy's brother had died. The next day we came in, another guy's brother had died. It's going down out here, y'all. I hope somebody has been edified by this video out there and know that if you're not in Jerusalem, which you're not keeping the Passover, fam. And you're not keeping the Sabbath, you're not keeping the high holy days, none of it. You're unclean, just like I am. We all got to be cleansed to do those things. Even to go back in the land, you got to be cleansed. We ain't doing none of that. You can't do it. Your heart might be in the right place, but you're not doing it. You got to do it 100% fully correct, or you can't do it at all. King David says, but the older Torah translation be hitting way harder and make way more sense. I will keep them Torahs, but the KJV trash, and it's a Freemasonry way of talk. Anyway, to ease JC more in it. You are correct. You are correct. King David says, AKA 33rd God. Facts, King David. Oh, yeah, they tried their best to slip all that JC stuff into the scripts. And you know what? I think I'm going to have to get me a Torah translation or a Tanakh. Not the KJV. Of course, everybody got the KJV. I think I'm going to have to get me a Tanakh or a Torah. King David says, they took my other down. I said, the more we go in depth, the more you can see the KJV is too watered down. Okay. Yeah, they removed that part. But you're right. The KJV is like the softened, cushiony, the rated G version of the Bible. That's what it is, King David. You're right. Pamela Rossi says, I remember that. Okay, Pamela Rossi. Yeah, that's right. Good to see you in here, Pamela Rossi, as always. It's good to see everybody that's in here. I see y'all in here all the time. Y'all are my family, and it's good to see y'all in here, whether you commenting or not. Because you know what? You notice not one troll has came in here one time. So even the people who are not commenting, they're not trolling. They're listening. They're learning. They're observing. They're watching. They're going, hmm. They're thinking. They're not trolling. Shout out to all of y'all who just watching in silence right now. You're just thinking, just taking it in. Tarvex to you. And at some point, if you're on the fence about any of the stuff we're talking about, something in your spirit knows that this is true. That's why you're still here watching. And that's why you're not talking crazy or trolling, because it's something in your spirit. King David says, last thing, I'm trying to take a pic of the pink moon and upload. It will be super. Oh, snap. That's what's up. Yeah, if you can do that, please, brother. We would love to see that. I would definitely love to see that. I didn't even know it was going to be a pink moon tonight, y'all. That should be pretty interesting. Melissa Israel says, Deuteronomy 7, verse 17 through 19. Can you read it? Why, of course I can read that, Melissa Israel. So y'all know. See, this is how we get down over here. Whenever people on this channel, whenever we come together, see, we having family time right now. It's been weeks since I've really seen any real trolls in here. Whenever one of y'all asks me to read something, we gonna read it. Because I know it's a reason that y'all asking me to read that, and I know where y'all coming from. Y'all not trying to do some old, some vampire switcheroo, some blood drinking, body eating, mystifying spell on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So whenever y'all ask me to read something, I don't care who it is. Any of y'all, and y'all know who y'all are. Y'all ask me to read something, we gonna do it every time. So let's go get that. Melissa Israel, what'd you say? Deuteronomy 7? very first. And please continue to keep your brother in prayer that my leg will continue to get better, that my knee will continue to go down. Family, I've been sidelined since Friday morning. I had to leave slavery early Friday morning because I couldn't even stand up. And I've been basically sidelined ever since. Please keep me in your prayers, family, that the Most High will get me back to optimum health so I can go be a good little slave Monday morning. Not because I want to, because I desperately need cash. Just like y'all. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 17 through 19. And it reads, read up. If thou shalt say in thine heart, these nations are more than I, how can I dispose? How can I dispossess them? Verse 18, thou shalt not be afraid of them, but shalt well remember what Yahweh thy God did unto Pharaoh and unto all Egypt. So it wasn't just to Pharaoh, the whole Egypt got taken down. Verse 19, the great temptations which thine eyes saw, and the signs and the wonders and the mighty hand and the stretched out arm whereby Yahweh thy God brought thee out, so shall Yahweh thy God do unto all the people of whom thou art afraid. Oh yeah, I like that one. Hey, Melissa Israel, good looking out. That was a great verse right there. And you guys and gals need to think about that. All these other nations out there, you people are afraid of them. The Most High is going to break them, just like he did Egypt. Hey, good looking, Melissa Israel. King David says, visible to me in my area around 12. Oh, I guess around midnight. You know what? I wonder what it's going to look like out here. I don't even know if I got it in me because my knee is so busted up. But you know what? I'm going to see. Maybe I can hobble myself out there at midnight to see if I can see something. I might see what I can do. We got Completely Key up in here. Completely Key says, shout out back at you, fam. Hey, shout out to you, Completely Key. If y'all didn't know, Completely Key is one of them ones as well. You know what? Everybody in here in this live chat is one of them ones. Shout out to all of y'all for being the remarkable men and women of the Most High that you are. Y'all are unfreaking believable. And I love each and every one of y'all niggas. Completely Key in the house. Greetings, Completely Key. I love you, Completely Key. You something else. We got Sister Terry up in here. Sister Terry goes, do you have another means to receive gifts besides the Cash App? Sister Terry, I have I think it's called Vimeo. I have Zelle. I think it's called Vimeo. But what I can do, Sister Terry, if the Most High puts it on your heart to give me some kind of gift, here is my. Let me show you my email, Sister Terry. Sister Terry, my email is right there. Glory to Yah 1121 at gmail.com. Which you could do if you wanted to. You can email me. And once I get your email, I will email you all of the apparatuses that I have that will allow you to send me gifts like Cash App. I have Zelle. And I want to say Vimeo, whatever one it is. I'll let you know if you email me, sis. I'll email you and let you know the things that I have if the Most High puts it on your heart to send me something. And I definitely would appreciate that if you did that, sister. Thank you in advance for your kindness, because you don't have to do anything like that. But once again, where's it at? Here's my email on the screen. Glory to Yah1121 at gmail.com. That's glory to YAH1121 at gmail.com. And sis, like I said, Sister Terry, if you email me, I will send you all of the things that I have where you could send me a gift if you wanted to. And I just want to say thank you in advance if that's what you're thinking about doing. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you for being here, fam. We got King David. King David says, I had Daniel fasted 3 weeks on these feast days, so I'm due 2 weeks. See if I can do it. Okay, King David, that's what's up. Hey, Daniel, Uncle Daniel was one of them ones, y'all. I get choked up sometimes when I think about Daniel and them numbers. Oh, man. I better rein myself in right now because I'm going to get choked up right now if I start thinking about certain things. Hey, shout out to all of y'all, fam. I love y'all. Y'all do not know what y'all do for my spirit. You don't know. I can't even put it into words, y'all. King David says, y'all hear that? Coons and people sacred of the enemy, but attack your own. Even the Most High said you better. Yeah, we read that. The Most High said you are better. And you stop being afraid of your enemies, y'all. But you know what? If you're an idolater, if you won't turn to the Most High God and Him alone, then you probably should be afraid of your enemies because the Most High is going to let them get you. So, yeah, you might want to be afraid of them. But if you want to do what's right, if you want to be righteous, turn to the Most High God and Him alone. The Most High God got your back. And He got them hitters, them real hitters, them invisible hitters, the ones that scared the hell out of the giants. The giants were terrified. Can't make this up. Why do you think the giants were so afraid? You better understand. And then you better be afraid of the Most High as well. Because when them hitters showed up, it wasn't no negotiation. It wasn't no repentance. Those angels only came to kill. And once they killed, they went right back to where they came from. I hope that somebody out there has been edified out there. I know I have. Just reading these scriptures, hanging out with y'all. And once again, family, anybody out there, if anybody would like to email me, if you want to chop it up about whatever, I don't know. There's my email, family. Glory to Yah1121 at gmail.com. And at some point, y'all, if we can, I know it's difficult because we all spread out. But maybe, I'm just saying, just maybe, before the summertime comes and goes, just maybe, we can have some kind of meetup, some kind of get up somewhere. Maybe a cookout in the park or something. I don't know. Anything just to get together, have a meet and greet. Because I love y'all. And I would like to actually be able to hang out with y'all. Even if it's just for an hour or two. I hope that somebody was edified by this video. Again, family, there's my email. If anybody want to chop it up with your brother, please keep me in your prayers as far as my leg and my knee goes. Feeling a little bit better. And I guess a little bit better is better than no better. So I'm thankful for that. If I can just keep on feeling a little bit better, then at some point I'll be back to optimal health. Keep your brother in your prayers. I will keep you guys and gals in my prayers. And most high willing, I'll see y'all on the next one, family. I love all of y'all. Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Much love, fam. I'm out.